All right, well, good Wednesday morning, Valley. Today on Valley por Vida, we're visiting Harlingen High School South to introduce you to our Student of the Week. We're also dropping by RGV Safety and Security in Santa Rosa for some helpful tips to keep you, your family, and your business safe. Plus, we're helping you keep your furry family members happy and healthy with details on a special pet vaccination clinic happening at the Humane Society of Harlingen. There's also so much more going on, so don't go anywhere. Valley por Vida starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. All right, well, so many students are on a mission to do their best work in school so that they can attend college and land that dream job. It takes commitment and passion to get there, and that's exactly what the students at our Harlingen High School South have. We've decided to drop by their campus to honor one senior on her remarkable accomplishment of being TEA's recipient of the Student Heroes Award. She's got plenty of advice for her peers. Take a look.
Hello, my name is Abney Solis. I'm a senior at Harlingen High School South. I'm still a little bit undecided, but I plan on either majoring in history, psychology, or international studies. I'm still looking at and exploring of what I want to do. As for colleges, I've applied out of state and in-state, but if I stay in state, I'll probably go to UT Austin. I think it really did start though when I was really young. I had a lot of great teachers from Ben Milam Elementary and Boys and Girls Club advisors. But also at home, I've always had a really great support system with my mom and my dad, my grandparents, even my uncle and Thea. And yeah, I've just had really great teachers who've always been willing to help me do whatever I wanted to do, whether it's extracurriculars, staying after school, or taking me places. Just everyone's always been ready to lend me a hand wherever I needed one. To any students who go to school in the Rio Grande Valley, I recommend that you guys, first of all, just don't be afraid to reach out to people, whether it's your teachers. Don't be afraid to take extra opportunities, even if it's something you've never done. And also just, yes, be willing to study and go the extra mile to ensure that you're getting the grades you really want. So yes, guys, this is a new year. It's a new way to go, and there's a bunch of different opportunities that we could take. There's a lot of things you can do, whether it's virtual volunteering or even just starting your own projects, which I know I've done. So just don't be afraid to, get out of your shell and do something different this coming year. I just really want to thank a lot of my Ben Milam teachers. That school is amazing, and they really do raise great leaders, even at Coakley. But some teachers that really did stand out to me were my second grade teacher, Miss Cantu, Vicky, my Boys and Girls Club advisor, and just even Miss Duran from Coakley Middle School. So thank you guys so much for always believing in me.
We wish Abney much success as she navigates the rest of this year as a senior and are excited to see all that she's going to accomplish in college next year. Be sure to stay tuned for next week's Student of the Week segment for more on education in the RGV. All right, well, many of us look for ways to keep ourselves, our families, and businesses safe. And one way to do that is by taking preventatives such as installing security systems, fire alarms, and emergency lighting. So we stopped by RGV Fire Safety in Santa Rosa for more on what we can do to secure property with these safety features.
My name is Genaro Gonzalez Jr. We are at RGV Fire Safety Security. During this time, there's a lot of issues with heaters. Firefighters always tell us that number one causes of fires are heaters, portable heaters. So early detection, make sure that you have a system that actually reports to our central station, gets that information to our local fire department and police departments to get help immediately. Smoke detectors, CO2 detectors, and things like that. So a lot of the security systems now are on your phone. You can actually see when your packages are at home and people that are trying to steal them, you can actually see all of that information on your phones as well. A lot of the times Surveillance is a little bit more overlooked, and people just want security, but surveillance is a lot more comes into place because it's more not just to see who stole that package, but in case there's an incident, whether it's at your business or at your property, you want to be able to have video evidence to prove that you did your due diligence to help eliminate or prevent that incident. Well, in homes, it's really important to remember to change your batteries once a year in October. Usually that's when that happens, and they advocated that a lot. But regular testing of your systems, make sure that every single window and door is being tested. We've encountered many competitors that fail to properly secure or cover a window or a door, and that leaves our customers or their customers vulnerable. And with us, we try to make sure that every single entry point is protected from anybody entering unlawfully. Keeping your fire extinguishers up to date with regular inspections is one thing that you need to do to make sure that you have something that's going to work. There's a lot of times that people don't have it checked, and when they need it, it's not going to work. So we have different extinguishers for vehicles, for kitchen, for homes. We have combustibles, all kinds of different things that we have to protect you. In households, it's very important to plan ahead. Always plan a plan of egress, meeting point outside the home. It's very important to do that with younger children, because in case of a fire, you need to be able to get out and go to that meeting point and make sure that everybody is accounted for. If you have a security system, the security system alone will detect, if you have smoke detectors, it will detect that smoke, that fire, and report it to our central station, which will in turn, roll the fire department out to you. But getting everybody out is our primary goal. So we're here for the community. Anybody that has any questions can feel free to give us a call, RGV Fire Safety Security.
Their team offers 24-hour service and monitoring, and your protection is their priority. You can check out the website on your screen if you'd like more information. All right, well, Valley Initiative for Development and Advancement works year-round for their philosophy. And what is it? A well-trained and well-educated population that will not only be ready for tomorrow's jobs, but will be able to live a more prosperous, healthy, and happy life here in the Valley. So we caught up with Valley Interfaith leader Estela Sosa Garza to learn more.
We're here at STC. 25 years ago, we actually pushed for the funding to establish the community college, to organize around change that's needed. And one of the reasons we worked on STCC was because we wanted to bring the program Vida. And we needed a college that would help prepare adults in the community that were either unemployed, underemployed, or maybe for life reasons had not been able to finish their formal training and education. And so that's how STCC began. And once we had STCC, then we began to look at establishing Vida. Because that's what Vida is about. How do you sustain your families, but not get stuck? We always said we want jobs that will provide a career for these families. Because our individuals, I believe, are as worthy in making money as anyone else. To us, it's an economic development strategy. Everything we do is to try and improve the capital infrastructure, but we cannot forget the human capital, which is the most important. People think it's like we're helping the poor. We're helping the community. We're really wanting to invest in ourselves. When we're in conversation with people, we hear their stories. And so we organize our own institutions on the stories and the needs that we hear from the individual families. We have a lot of young adults that dropped out of school, out of high school, and they need help, especially women who are single parents. And so there's a lot of support services that are provided through Vida. And so that's what we want the services to be provided to people who need it and who have the desire and the energy to get to where they want to go. It gives back. People don't understand. It's not giving out. It's not a welfare. It's about building self-sufficiency, people who are going to become active participants in the citizen role that we all should be taking.
Vida demonstrates a model for success by graduating participants into high-demand occupations that normally remained unfilled or were filled, but at a very high cost by people from outside of our community. Their team will continue to formulate new institutional relationships in the RGV that address employers' needs for skilled workers and prepare Valley residents with high-wage jobs here in our region. All right, well, the Humane Society of Harlingen will be hosting a modified low-cost vaccination clinic for dogs on Sunday, January the 17th at 10 a.m. Now, this will be a pre-registration only event with limited spots, and we decided to drop by their location to get details on how you can reserve your pet's appointment.
Hi everybody, Sarah here with the Humane Society. We will be hosting a low-cost vaccination clinic this upcoming Saturday, February the 6th. This is a pre-registration only clinic, so if your pet is in need of any kind of vaccinations like rabies, distemper parvo, or bordetella, make sure that you register online at hshtx.org, then come in to see us on Saturday.
All right, well, this event will help in providing rabies, distemper, parvo, and bordetella vaccines for your furry family member, and it'll all be a safe, socially distant drive-through event for your convenience. You can register your pet at hshtx.org/monthly-clinic. It's open for anyone to attend, even outside the Harlingen area, and if you'd like more information, you can give Sarah's team a call at 956-425-7297. Okay, well, it's time for a quick look at your weather, but don't go anywhere because when we get back, Valley Por Vida has amazing beauty trends and tips and tricks for men and women to keep in mind this January 2020.